The visiting Houston Rockets will face off against the Lakers. This is Kevin Harlan here with Clark Kellogg. Cheryl Miller is our sideline report. And now, as we're about set, T-Mobile presents the starting five lineups. Well, we're just about ready for the tip to get this one started. The Rockets take the tip off and will set up the offense. Here's Alston, tipped away.
My goodness, you can't be happy about that play. That was ugly.
Odom gets vertical. Hyle drives it in to finish the break.
Kick it to the right guy at the right time. That's a good pass.
Alston finishes with the soft touch.
Smooth finger roll off a strong move inside. That's just money.
Here's Vujicic. It's in.
Vujicic is a competitor. And if he likes the look, he'll jack it up. As long as it falls, no one's complaining.
Alston throws it up. Sinks it from the top of the key. Odom inbounds the ball.
Hey, come get this. I'm done.
To Bynum. Takes it up. Had a piece of it.
That's a major league denial there. Really attacked the ball once it left the shooter's hand.
Our test. Passes it to Alston. McGrady backs him down. Tosses it up. Buries it from 14 feet.
McGrady is a difference maker on offense. Pure and simple. He finds ways to score.
Down low. Dishes to Bryant. On the line. Scola gets the defensive rebound.
Really not enough defensive pressure there to force that miss. He's got to be disappointed.
Just over 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Gasol lays it right in.
Gasol has the right idea. Squeeze in close and knock it down.
Here's McGrady. Cans the shot.
You've got to get to an open guy behind the arc, especially one with his shooting stroke.
Vujicic. Let's go with the three. Gasol corrals the miss. Vujicic. It's blocked. And now our sideline reporter Cheryl Miller has some information for us. Let's check in with the Gatorade Around the Cooler update.
Well, Kevin, the Lakers haven't been able to gut out as many wins as they'd like this year. They're at 2-2. Their trouble centers around defense, where in a lot of games they just can't seem to come up with enough stops to give themselves a chance. We'll see if they can turn things around a bit tonight against the Rockets. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Cheryl. Coach Jackson calls a timeout. Battier is in at small forward. Gasol inbounds the ball. It's a 6-point game. Radmanovic gets it right wing. Here's Bryant. Great finish in traffic.
Bryant took advantage of the close opportunity. Nice bucket.
Alston behind the arc. Bynum grabs the rock.
Alston had a decent look there. And shooters like him won't worry about the miss. They focus on the next shooting opportunity.
The pass to Bynum. Backs in. Kobe. On the mark.
Bryant had little resistance that time, and that made it all too easy.
Gasol is tagged with the reach. That's his first foul of the game.
He went for the steal, but ended up getting a piece of his arm, Kevin. That's going to draw the whistle and get a foul called every time.
Our test inbounds the ball. To T-Mac.
He wasn't thinking at all in that pass. That's what you call bad decision-making.
Up ahead, here's Radmanovic. Gets the lay-in.
Good execution on the break leads to a nice bucket.
Got a piece of it, but it's recovered by Alston. Battier. Shoots it up. Nice board by the 8-year veteran out of Spain. 48 seconds left in the first. With the windmill. Slam dunk by Kobe. The Rockets will take their first timeout. The Rockets are going to make some substitutions.
They're running man-to-man defense.
Alston to end the run. Odom snatches it inside.
When you settle for that kind of shot, that's a wasted possession. That is not a high percentage look.
The rebound by Scola. Dishes it to Battier. Takes it up. They rule this one goaltender. Help the shot.
Battier throws a difficult shot there, but Lady Luck smiled on him and he knocked it down.
Odom inbounds the ball. Gets it right wing. Bryant. What a shot! The Lakers have to put it together with this run, and the points are flowing. What's your view here, Clark?
They're just clicking. Everyone seems to have found their groove and rhythm at the same time, and the points are flowing. I doubt they can keep it up for much longer, but they've certainly changed the game with this run.
The first quarter has ended, and both teams have been lighting it up. The score, 19-15. The Rockets have taken the early lead.
They haven't been shy at all. They're going right to the bucket and playing aggressive, hard-nosed basketball. Smash-mouth basketball. So far, their physicality has been the deciding factor.
That's the end of the first quarter.
All right, the second quarter should begin momentarily. Radmanovich inbounds it to start the second quarter.
Take that! Watch outside!
Here's Bryant. Flips it in for two.
Bryant drives so hard to the hoop. Unstoppable if you don't get a body in front of him.
Snatched away. And that's his third steal of the game. Oh!
Bryant loves to stuff at home, and all the defense could do was get out of the way.
Francis lobs it to Scola. Francis, down it goes. Nice finger roll.
I love his tenacity and aggressiveness on offense. He's lightning quick and loves to take it to the rim.
Bryant passes it to the right block. Mim kisses it off the glass and in.
Mim hasn't got an outstanding inside game, but hard work and a little luck helped him out there, Kevin.
Here's Brooks. Off right iron.
That was a judgment call. He took a quick shot there, but I thought it was a pretty good look.
To Mim. Backs down. Odom jacks up the triple. Connects. Nice bucket by the 10th-year veteran out of Rhode Island. The Lakers have really found their range from beyond the arc.
It's a combination of sharp shooting and poor defense. When you have a group of players who can knock down threes like this, you have to do a better job of closing out on the perimeter.
Goes up. Count it. The rebound pays off.
You have to block this guy out, Kevin. He's just too active on the boards to be left alone.
Just over 3 minutes left in the half. Kobe. Oh! Let's check out that replay with the Sprite Slam King.
What improvisation. He turns every dunk into something special.
Brooks. He gets hammered and he'll head to the line. Rick Adelman Clark took this Houston team a season ago, got them a nice number of wins back into the playoffs, and even without Yao Ming, Tracy McGrady made a lot of noise. Can they now improve on what they did last year?
They can improve, Kevin, on what went on last year if Yao Ming and Tracy McGrady can stay healthy. They've yet to be healthy for a full season together, and the record is proven when they're out there together, they're as good as any team in the NBA.
Both teams will make substitutions. The clever pump fake got the D off balance and freed up the lay-in by Yao. 2:50 left in the second. Dumps it inside. Gasol backs in. Here's Vujicic with ball short. To Yao. Baseline jumper hits the bottom of the net.
Yao got a terrific look at that one, and you could tell from the moment it left his fingers that it was going in.
Bynum throws it up, hits the jumper. Yao inbounds the ball. Artest releases. Battier grabs the offensive rebound. The three drilled in by Brooks. Gasol lays it right in.
Gasol got a step on the defense and laid it in. That's impressive.
Dishes it to Yao. Shoots. Banks it in.
Yao can really light you up with that mid-range jumper. The D has to play him tighter than that.
Passes it to Vujicic. Let's go with a three. Gets it to the floor.
Vujicic made one difficult three right there. You can't fault the defense on that one. They did everything right.
The lob to Yao. Backs down.
Kev, you can't let him get the ball that close to the basket. By that time, it's already too late.
57 seconds left in the half. Pass to the elbow. The Lakers will hold on to it.
Gasol is really doing a great job of finding the open man, and he has his team working in harmony because of it. It's like he has a second set of eyes.
He is doing such a great job of distributing, Clark. How do you counteract that?
Houston needs to put more pressure on the ball and try to force him to give it up before he gets comfortable.
And both teams will make some substitutions. Here's Gasol. Rips the cord.
You knew that one was good as soon as he released it. That's cash money.
You can see how both teams have taken care of the ball so far. What's your take, Clark?
My take is well done. Both coaches have to be pleased. When you're going to execute good offense, it starts with taking care of the ball. Both teams are doing that right now.
To Gasol. 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Your best bet is to deny him that position. Do your work early on defense. Once he gets inside on you, you've already lost the battle. This is clearly the time when you want to take the last shot.
Yao backs him down. Goes up. Bynum grabs the defensive rebound. We've reached halftime with the score 41-31.
That's a pretty comfortable lead.
Yeah, but we've still got 2 quarters to play. Anything can happen. Let's go to the T-Mobile halftime report. Well, the second half will begin in just a few moments. Bynum inbounds it to start the second half. Leads him with the pass. Vujicic. From just inside the arc, Artest inhales it. Poked away.
My goodness, he can't be happy about that. That was it.
This Trenton finish to throw it down, and he'll go to the line for one more.
When he gets it going like this, you've got to double team. That's your only hope.
What about the Los Angeles Lakers a season ago, Clark? They began with Kobe Bryant wanting to be traded. They had some injuries and a lot of uncertainty to start the year. They end up with the best record in the Western Conference and make it all the way to the finals against the Boston Celtics.
And I really think they may have been a year or two ahead of schedule. And the promising thing for the Lakers is they went to the playoffs and the NBA Finals without Andrew Bynum, their starting center. If he's back and healthy, this is a team that's going to contend not only this year, but I think in years to come as well.
Lobs it to Yao. Backs in. McGrady for three. Gasol has it, and that's his third rebound of the contest. Now for the Gatorade Around the Cooler update, let's check in with the third member of our team, Cheryl Miller. Cheryl?
Yeah, as the Lakers came out for the second half, I spoke with Coach Phil Jackson. He told me he couldn't be happier with the way the first half went. He says we've been aggressive and have looked to get the ball inside offensively, and it's worked well so far. And Kevin, you gotta figure they'll keep it up here in the second half.
Thanks, Cheryl. Kobe passes it up court. Throws it down. 2 assists by the fifth-year veteran out of Slovenia. The Rockets will take a timeout. Substitution on the field. Artest inbounds the ball. Alston. Bynum yanks down the defensive rebound.
Austin wants the shot from three-point land, but that time it just didn't work out.
Gets it top of the key. Fisher. Bryant snatches it down inside. Bynum dumps it off to Gasol. Backs him down. No good.
Gasol is automatic inside, and after a miss like that, you know he wants another touch to make up for it.
Netted by Artest. Here's Gasol. Bynum feeds it to Fisher. Ariza with the shot. The dump off to Fisher. To Bynum. Goes back up. It counts.
Bynum is all alone and netted to Jay with no problem. That was a defensive breakdown there. My goodness, you can't be happy about that play. That was ugly.
Gasol dumps it off. Bynum. Young pulls it in. 2:35 left in the third.
Not about to allow a good look. Nice job contesting that shot.
Yao backs down. Takes it up. Nails the floater.
Yao showed some nice body control and balance and great touch on that floater.
Here's Bryant. Pops it in on the layup.
Well, he's lighting it up, and that surprises no one. This guy is just a dynamite scorer.
Alston shoots.
Well, it's simply tough to get over the top when you're giving up that much height.
Kobe. T-Man lays out, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Rockets.
Bryant is really in the zone and is racking up the points in bunches.
He certainly has. He's getting all the looks he wants and is finishing his chances.
Houston needs to do something to get him out of his rhythm before it's too late.
Both teams will make substitutions. Odom inbounds the ball. Ariza. Fisher raises up. Odom rips it down. Feeds it Ariza. Fires. Puts too much on.
We've seen him make that mid-range shot, but just not often enough.
Here's Alston. Odom corrals the miss inside.
With him, it's often all or nothing. One game he can't miss, the next game he can't buy a buck.
Offline. 1:22 left in the third quarter. Backs him down. Dishes to Landry. 5 on the shot clock. The dish to Landry. Picked him clean. And that's his 4th steal of the contest. The Lakers will keep possession.
Los Angeles has really picked it up these past few minutes on defense.
They sure have. Their defense has really come on strong.
And their defense has been rewarded by coming up with a few steals. It makes working on defense a lot easier when you get those kind of results. And they're definitely getting the results.
Kobe shoots. Admonovich rips down the offensive rebound. A three, no good. Jacoby pulls the trigger. Ariza reels it in.
Bryant had the tray flowing earlier, but he's lost it now. At this stage, he may want to step in a bit.
T-Man lobs it to Landry. Backs down.
Wow, I think he shocked him there, Kevin. Not the guy you expect to hurt you in the post.
Fisher way up court. Ariza good from 11 feet out.
Ariza isn't a guy who's going to fill it up on you, but that one, he got to fall.
Has it down low. Here's Landry. Graceful finish.
Battier did a great job with that pinpoint bounce pass. You love to play with guys who'll set you up like that.
Bryant unloads. We're at the end of the third, and it's a double-digit game. The score, 52-39. Bryant has played his heart out. 18 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds.
Well, Kevin, you don't expect anything less from a player with his ability. Big-time skills in a big-time game leads to a big-time performance. His team needs it, and that's exactly what he's given.
All right, the fourth quarter should begin momentarily. Artest inbounds it to start the fourth quarter. And now for our sideline reporter, Cheryl has some information for us.
Well, during the timeout, I listened in on the Lakers had Coach Jackson told his team he wants to see how high they can build this lead. He said, "This is your time to take it easy on them. We want to keep up the momentum. Let's suck the life right out of it."
All right, thanks, Cheryl. Alston. Laid in with the D draped all over him. Sweet touch by the 10th-year veteran out of Fresno State. Oda backs in. Knocked loose.
That's a bad play there, Kev. I bet he wishes he could take that one back.
Here's Artest. Kobe holds it in.
Artest might have rushed that shot, but he was trying to get it up before the defense could react.
Offline. Alston passes it to T-Mac. Shoots it. Young snatches it from way above the rim.
Nice. Big momentum builders, those second chance points.
Fisher lead pass to the inside. The layup was good by Kobe.
Fisher just snuck that pass into the lane for the easy two.
About 3.5 minutes left in the fourth. The Rockets will call a full timeout. Scola inbounds the ball. McGrady takes it up. Oda snatches the defensive rebound.
Tough D-force is going to miss it at the rim. You won't see that very often.
Jacoby tosses it up. Can't nail the jump.
Hey, come get this!
McGrady. Graceful finish.
Right there!
Bynum tosses it up court. Here's Bryant. Oh! Rises and rips.
Bryant double clutched it and just threw it down. You gotta love that.
Baseline. Yeah, goes up. Pops it in on the layup.
He's been getting after it offensively, but they're still trailing here. One guy can only do so much.
To Gasol.
My goodness, he can't be happy about that play. That was ugly.
Artest finishes with the soft touch.
These clubs have been lighting up the scoreboard all game long.
Gasol. Hold him.
What more can he ask for? Came up against very little defensive resistance, then boxed the layup.
T-Man. Dishes to Alston with the shot. Holding. Young. Chokes on the layup. Oda passes way down court. Bryant. Oh, off target. 2:01 left in the game.
Bryant has great touch inside, but the defense was ready for him.
Alston hits the tray.
Austin is not known for the three, but that doesn't mean that you leave him wide open from the arc. Not at this level.
Kobe on the money. The Rockets take a full timeout. They're losing by 8 on 45 left in the fourth. Scola inbounds the ball. McGrady. It bounces out of bounds after the shot. Los Angeles is just getting everything they want inside.
Points in the paint have been the story so far, and I don't think it's going to change unless this team starts defending with physicality, bodying up without fouling.
Backs in. Banks it in. On 23 left in the game. Dishes to T-Mac. Bryant yanks it down off the glass. Leads him in. It's one-on-one. Here's Gasol. Lays it right in.
Healthy lead, and with smart play the rest of the way, they should be able to win this.
59 seconds left to the fourth. McGrady lets it go. The air ball sailed out of bounds by T-Mac.
Gasol is an absolute force in the paint out there. He's very comfortable down in that low box area, and defenders have a tough time dealing with him.
They have to keep feeding him the ball the way he's performing out there. It seems like with every touch he gets inside, it's an easy layup regardless of who's on him.
Hey, right here, right here.
Bryant. Sweet rebound by the 10th-year veteran out of St. John's. Here's McGrady. His slump continues.
They need to send out a search party to find his offense there. It's been AWOL this whole quarter.
Artest inbounds the ball. The Rockets will try to stop this run. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
McGrady was lucky to make that one. I know they can get better looks than that.
The Lakers will dribble out the clock, and it's all over. Bryant. Rebounded.
What happened, Kev? He was knocking down threes earlier, but all of a sudden, he can't make anything.
Kobe blocked. Over. The Lakers walk away with a double-digit victory as they defeat the Rockets 66-55. Bryant is our Jordan Brand Player of the Game, and he had an amazing performance.
Boy, he took it hard to the rim. So demoralizing to a defense, Kevin, when the guy's flying in there, dunking it at will.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Cheryl Miller, and me, Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. For his phenomenal
We sound and tell the people about the musical disc coming your way.
No, no.